In the heart of the Himalayas, amidst the rugged peaks and pristine valleys, there stands a mountain shrouded in mystique and reverence, Mount Kailash. Rising majestically to the heavens, its snow-capped summit pierces the sky, a silent sentinel of divinity and grace. For ages, Mount Kailash has been revered as the abode of Lord Shiva, the eternal ascetic and supreme deity of Hinduism. Here, amidst the icy winds and barren landscapes, the Lord is said to reside in perpetual meditation, His divine presence infusing the very essence of the mountain with sacred energy. In the realm of Hindu devotion, the allure of Mount Kailash beckons with its promise of spiritual awakening and divine communion. Yet for many, the journey to the sacred peak remains but a distant dream. However, amidst the vibrant landscapes of South Africa, a parallel pilgrimage unfolds, one that echoes the sanctity and reverence of Mount Kailash. Before sunrise, devotees from the Germiston Tamil Vedic Society, known affectionately as the Palm Ridge Temple, await in anticipation. Their hearts ablaze with devotion, they embark on a pilgrimage to the majestic Drakensberg mountains, drawn by the divine call of the Shiva Murthi. But before their journey graces the sacred path, in adherence to timeless Hindu tradition, the Guru humbly offers prayers on behalf of the devotees. About 2 hours later, they encountered the morning mist and felt the sun's warmth blessing their journey. They traveled through small towns and winding roads, surrounded by lush greenery. In the distance, the majestic silhouette of the Drakensberg emerged, almost as if beckoning and eagerly awaiting their arrival. And finally, greeted by the towering mountains. Graced with the opportunity to stand amidst such sacred beauty, their hearts swelled with gratitude, humbled by the mountain's tranquil embrace. Devotees were warmly welcomed by the host, a gesture imbued with deep respect and profound gratitude for their presence. In the sacred exchange, a spiritual journey unfolded as the host shared the wisdom and insights garnered from his own experiences.
Namaste everybody, Vanakkam. As I said, Guruji just asked me to do a quick introduction so that you understand how this place started. Probably when I first went to India was 2003. I went on a conference, so I didn't go there because I was spiritually seeking. It was just a conference. And there's two things India does to you. The first thing is it changes you, and the second thing, it calls you back. And those of you who have been to India, I think you understand what I'm talking about. So when I went to India, I was so impressed with the spirituality of India. I went and I asked a friend that I'd met in Delhi, I asked him to organize me an India tour. So he organized an India tour for me, which was through Indian eyes. I didn't want to see it in the sense of a tourist. So he sent me up to Gangotri, Yamunotri, Badrinath and Kedarnath in the Himalayas. And the vibration of that place, I don't care what anybody says, that vibration will affect you. That high spiritual vibration, especially Kedarnath. And then I went back a third time. I stayed with a Swami in Hyderabad, and she was a Shiva devotee. And she gave me a little booklet to read, and she said, go to your room and read this book, and then we'll chat afterwards. So I took the booklet, I went to my room, I opened that book, And that energy of Shiva just hit me in the heart. I started to cry. I had no idea why. I didn't understand why, what was the reason. Just that emotion came up. And it changed me. I bought myself a Ganesha Murti while I was there, came back, bought myself a Shiva Murti, started doing my meditations in the morning, and it evolved from there. Then a doctor came to me, and he said to me, I've got this place in the mountains. Don't you want to start a business here? You're in tourism, and it's an ideal place for tourists. So I came up here, and I got hold of a friend of mine. We started the Reptile Center. And then he came to me a couple of years later and said, you need to buy this place now. Now this place, we've put all our money into it. Where do we get 2.5 million to buy it? We did a prayer to Ganesha, asking Ganesha to remove all obstacles. We did a prayer to Shiva. If he wanted us to be here, in his wisdom, he would create something. And then 3 months later, a group came out from America. We took them to the game reserves. We took them up into the mountains. And just before they left, the lady came to us and she said, I've got a proposition for you. I believe you've got to buy this place. So I said, yes. So she said, I want to make you a small donation so you can carry on with what you need to do. And we think she's going to give us $100. She gave us 4.5 million rand. Wow. On one condition, you tell nobody who gave you the money, and there's going to be no repayment. It is just a donation. It's a gift. So who tells you that? We didn't believe her. We did nothing. We didn't even talk to the owner because she didn't believe that she was just going to give us 4.5 million. And then a month and a half later, she phoned back and she said, have you spoken to the owner? What have you done? I said, well, I haven't seen him yet because he's in Joburg, but I'll get hold of him. So then we see she's serious. And about 3 months later, everything was deposited into the account and the property's in my name. But at the end of the day, really, I don't own anything. It's just Shiva. Shiva created that energy. He created what he needed to create. And then about a year later, you need to build a Shiva Murti. It has to be 3 meters high. It has to be in that place there. Everything has to face Kailash. Everything has to face north. So we put our heads together. Where do we get somebody? We haven't got the money to get somebody from India. So in Shiva's wisdom, the guy who's in partnership with me, the Reptile Center, he sculpted the Murtis. He sculpted Hanumanji and he sculpted Shiva. And he's more connected to Hanumanji. That is why we have Hanumanji here as well. And then to the point, we had a priest that studied 7 years in Varanasi, and he came out here and did his dimensions and looked at the Murti and he said, who did you get from India to do this? He said, nobody, we did it ourselves. He said, it's amazing because the dimensions are perfect. So Shiva's created all he needed, brought everybody here what he needed. If you told me this was going to happen a couple of years ago, I'd say you're crazy. That was in 2019, and then just after COVID, the first Shivratri after COVID, we couldn't do anything, we couldn't go anywhere. So a priest from Escort came out. He did a bhajan in front of Shiva, and he put it on social media, and Shiva's energy just exploded. And people started coming from everywhere. So people say, what's next? Don't ask me. I'm not the organizer here. I'm not in control of this. I'm just the maintenance man, the gardener, that's it. So, but what I want to say to you is that I know all of you who want to do your offerings. When you are finished, please do yourself a favor. Stand in front of Shiva. Just close your eyes and just connect your heart with Shiva's heart. And I don't care what you say, he will bless. We get so caught up in our offerings and what we try to do, we do not make that time just to connect. Sometimes I'll clean that murti and that energy, that vibration will just come. You'll start to cry. That love you cannot explain. You cannot. And that's why I say, just take that time to do that. Each of you. And Shiva will bless you with abundance of health, abundance of wealth. Har Har Mahadev.
Har Har Mahadev.
Following the soulful embrace of the host's spiritual welcome, devotees proceeded on their path towards the Shiva Murti. Amidst the tranquil panorama of the fluttering bamboo flags and the watchful presence of the mountain range, a haven of serenity unfolds. Here, the expansive sky, adorned with soft white clouds, reflects the serene hue of Shiva himself, as if yearning for divine unity. Despite the relentless midday sun, the devotees remained undeterred, their resolve unwavering as they patiently await their turn to offer prayers and offerings. Guiding them through the spiritual journey, the Guru assists the devotees, reciting mantras and uplifting their energy with sacred bhajans.
I get older, you can see. They must take the milk and run off on the room. Okay, they mustn't leave the milk here. Oh, run off Shiva Vibhuti Sundarane Shankara Vishwavinasana Sundara Sivagami Maheshwarane Ambala Perumane.
The depiction of Lord Shiva with his blue skin carries profound symbolic significance, echoing his cosmic prowess, transcendental essence, and boundless selflessness for the universe's welfare. In Hindu tradition, the color blue is synonymous with the infinite and the eternal, evoking the vastness of the sky and the boundless depths of the ocean. By portraying Lord Shiva adorned in blue, it symbolizes his transcendence beyond the confines of the finite world, establishing a profound connection to the infinite cosmos. Here, amidst the sacred sanctuary, one experiences a deep sense of unity with the divine, as if the very atmosphere pulsates with spiritual energy. This profound connection is further amplified by the knowledge that the Shiva Murthi stands perfectly aligned, facing towards Mount Kailash, infusing the space with a palpable aura of sacred resonance. In this serene setting, ideal for contemplation on the Lord, one finds the opportunity for a brief moment of deep meditation, reigniting the sacred relationship with the divine. Devotees of Lord Shiva often whisper into Nandi's ear as a symbolic gesture of conveying their prayers and wishes directly to Lord Shiva. Nandi, the sacred bull and vehicle of Lord Shiva, is believed to be a devoted and loyal attendant of the deity. In Hindu mythology, it is said that Nandi has a close relationship with Lord Shiva and acts as a mediator between devotees and the divine. Additionally, whispering prayers into Nandi's ear may also be seen as a form of seeking blessings and guidance from Nandi, who is considered a symbol of strength, righteousness, and devotion in Hinduism. Maintained by the owner himself, this sanctuary exudes humility and purity. Every corner reflects immaculate cleanliness, a testament to the owner's dedicated service. Here, there are no entrance fees, no obligations of any kind. With his selfless generosity and warm hospitality, the owner welcomes devotees with open arms. In return, devotees offered a humble gratitude, knowing that their token gestures pale in comparison to the profound experiences gained during their brief stay.
Har Har Mahadev.
Reluctantly, they begin their journey homeward, carrying with them not material possessions, but cherished memories and a newfound spiritual upliftment.